Carrie at KM Vintage Treasures. I'm back again with another jewelry haul. For today's video, I have an eBay mystery jewelry box. This was a 11-pound box of fashion jewelry, and it was listed as mostly wearable with some that needed to be repaired. I was kind of iffy about purchasing this box. It was a little bit more than what I'm comfortable usually spending. It was about $37, $38, and that was including shipping. And it was supposed to be all unbranded jewelry, so I didn't really know what quite to expect. But the seller did take really good pictures, and they had a very good description, so that made me a little bit more comfortable with purchasing it. I already went through the items and sorted everything, and I'm going to be cutting to a closer screen so you can see the jewelry better. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the necklaces that I repaired. In the picture, they had about, I guesstimated 10 to 12 necklaces. She had them in just a picture by themselves of the ones that were broken or missing stones. So I took those necklaces, and from the ones that were broken or needed some stones, I took stones from some, took some parts from some, and then I fixed the ones that I could. So this is the first one that I fixed. I think it's really pretty. It's really a lovely piece. Rhinestones with a black plastic cabochon and some faux marcasite. The little marcasite pieces, some of them are a little bit worn, but because of their coloring, it's not really obvious. But I really like that. And that one was missing a couple rhinestones, and I just replaced those. And this was another one that I fixed. Now this one wasn't missing any rhinestones, but the chain was missing a lobster clasp or a clasp, any clasp, and I added an extender to it. But that is also a very pretty piece. It's gold tone and then black and clear rhinestones. And then this piece just needed a jump ring, so I added a jump ring to this. And it's got that ombre effect. It starts out with dark blue plastic beads that progressively turn lighter as you get toward the bottom of it. But it's like a bib style necklace, and they're in the shape of flowers. That one's pretty. And then I had this little bauble necklace. This one, I had to reattach the chain, and then I had to fix one of the baubles. But they're plastic baubles, like a lavender blue color with some white beads on a Silvertone chain. It's cute. And I also added an extender to this one as well. It didn't have one, and it was quite short, so I added that. Now this one, I'm not certain that I might lot this up with some other things because I couldn't match the exact color stone. These are plastic, but this one I had to replace. And it doesn't quite match these light pink stones, but it's not super obvious, and it's still a pretty piece, but it's on a gold tone chain. And then I had this pink bubble necklace. And this one, a lot of the bubbles were not attached anymore, so I had to reattach them. And that is on a Silvertone chain. But those are the ones that I had to repair. So I could repair, I would say, about half of the ones that were broken, which is pretty good. And the other ones I'll just be placing in a craft lot. This is a really cool necklace. This is definitely vintage. You can tell from the clasp. That's an older clasp. It's got the push, like a box clasp. And these are plastic, but they're the color is very unique on them. I really like it. And it has 3 strands. And this is a double strand lime green plastic beaded necklace. And it has a simple lobster clasp. And then I had another lime green one. This is almost like a key lime. They're like key lime, color plastic stones, and then beads, and then the darker green with some gold beads. And that's on a gold tone chain with a lobster clasp. These are also vintage. These are glass. They kind of remind me of milk glass, but they don't have that opaqueness to them. And they're cold. It's a double strand. And this has the hook that pushes in. They're pretty and simple and dainty. I like those. And then this one is beaded, almost like a hematite bead. And it's got these stations at the bottom with some rhinestones and then a couple little dangles. It's a very long necklace, flapper style necklace. And I'm thinking how I might do these is I might lot them up by color and design. I think that might help sell them better. This is a black plastic beaded necklace on a silver chain. And this one has a lobster claw clasp. This one's kind of neat. Oh, there's 2. This one is a very, very long chain, super long. Gold tone with oval and circle links. And then another super long chain with faux pearl and little plastic quartz type beads on a gold tone chain. I know a lot of people aren't too keen to get these things, but I kind of got excited when I saw this. This was in the repair section. So we have, I don't know if it's bone or ivory, but it is so pretty and it is vintage. It's got the shepherd's hook clasp. And look at the elephants carved in to these pieces. I love this. It needs to be restrung, but it is so pretty. Here, I'll show you the back so you can see the pitting and the striations. This one I will obviously be keeping. You can't sell these items, ivory or bone. There's no way to verify their age. And then these earrings match it. And these are also ivory or bone. But I think they're really pretty. This one I had to clean up. It was really yucky and dirty. But it has Silvertone beads with, I do believe these are real pieces of turquoise. And there's just little tiny bits of turquoise. And then there's little silver rose beads. And these are not magnetic. These are, but the roses are not. So I'm going to be testing those for silver. I have this really long necklace. Let's see if I can find the top of it. Now, these items were listed as unbranded, but this particular necklace does have a hang tag on it. And perhaps the seller was not familiar, and that's why they put it in an unbranded box, but that's a Simply Vera Wang. And it's a hematite toned chain with steel gray plastic faux pearls, and it also has plastic looking crystal pieces, but it's multi-strand and it's pretty heavy and nice quality. It's in good shape. So I was happy to see that in there. And this is a very delicate one. This one was so tangled with everything. And in fact, I think there's still a little knot in it that I'm going to have to work on. But it's multi-strand. Silvertone. It's really pretty. And it has this toggle clasp. And it isn't marked. I was a little bit surprised about that because the clasp is very nice quality, and the chain as well seemed to be very good quality, but it's pretty. And we have another long multi-strand necklace. The top is one strand, Silvertone, and then the bottom has several Silvertone strands, and they are linked together by these silver hammered links. I really like this one. I'm actually thinking about keeping this one. It's a very long, super long necklace, but it's all rhinestones, and then it's got black faceted plastic beads and faux pearls. It's really pretty. And this one has like the little snap clasp. Not that you really need the clasp because it's so long you can just put it over your neck. But it's not marked. No marking. And then I got a little starfish, gold tone starfish pendant. He's not marked. And it's on a pretty gold tone chain. And it's fairly long. And this one was marked, but I don't recognize the maker. It looks like a donut. It's a circle, and then there's another circle inside. But I don't recognize that mark. But it's a cute little piece, and I believe in one of my other hauls I had some starfish earrings that would go with that. This one I thought was different. Okay, this is the top chain here that will go around your neck, and then there's a multi-strand at the bottom. And there are like some very light pink plastic faceted beads with a chunky chain and then a smaller chain. Oop, I lie. This one's, there we go. That one's got the clasp on it. But that's how that one goes. Pretty cool. And it's not marked. And we have another multi-strand necklace with some faux pearls, like a light gray and a dark gray, and then these cat eye beads, and these are plastic, but they're really cool. And this one is also no maker's mark. And then I had this long, super long gold chain. You could probably double it or even triple it if you wanted to. It's so long. And this one is marked. It is Crown Trifari. And I did look this one up, and it looks like I can make a pretty good amount off of this piece. There's not a whole lot of these plain super long chains out there in Crown Trifari. And this is a really neat piece, especially if you were wanting to kind of dress vintagey for the day. These are faux pearl. They're like a pretty beige color. And I believe this is called a lariat, but you drape it around your neck, and then you wrap it around like a scarf, and then these bits hang down. It's very cool. Probably actually go with the sweater I have on right now. And here's a simple little Silvertone necklace with their little flowers and little faux pearls. And it's not marked, but it's cute. And then this one I believe is handmade. This is stone. I'm not certain what type of stone this is, but it's a very pretty lemon color, and it just has a really pretty look to it. I like the rectangular cuts. And then there's Silvertone beads. But I'm believing this was either repaired or they restrung it, because the string is like a thin gold string, but the lobster claw clasp is copper tone, and everything else is Silvertone. So this one I might put into a bead lot or a stone lot, because the chain itself on this looks kind of flimsy, and I would be afraid that if I sold it, it might break on the buyer. And then we have another little simple Silvertone chain with some butterflies that have little tiny rhinestones and some faux pearl. It's cute. And then these are all plastic, made to look like stone, and it's in gray and silver and off-white. Just plastic beads. And then I have another plastic beaded one. And these are very colorful. And there's ones that look like glass. And then ones that look like stone. Faceted beads. Just a lot of little doodads on there. And it's got a lobster claw clasp. And then another plastic one. This one looks older, and it is on some cotton thread. But they're plastic beads, molded beads that have like gold paint on them. I think I might do a plastic lot, a necklace lot. Oh, this one probably is going to have to go in the craft lot because he's taped up. I don't know what's going on there. And then we have some faux turquoise. And these are plastic on Silvertone discs and a Silvertone chain. And this one, I am still trying to figure it out. I believe, I don't think these are plastic. I think they are nuts. There's nuts and wooden discs and some sort of seeds. This is very different. And I've never seen anything quite like it. But it's all earthy tones. This would be a great fall necklace. Here's a piece where you can see inside and see the wood. But they've coated them in some sort of enamel. But I think that's pretty cool looking, actually. And then I've got this plastic beaded necklace. And we have some whitish quartz looking beads and some beigey pink beads. And it is, let's see how many strands. We've got 3 strands going on. I can figure out how they go. There we go. But that's a cute necklace too. And then we've got this jangly necklace. If I can get all those little pieces to sit straight. But it's gold tone medallions, and some of the smaller ones have a black plastic faceted bead in the middle. I like the jangly ones. And it's not marked. Okay, I think that was all the necklaces. I'll make some room over here. Oh, nope, found another one. This is a simple Silvertone chain, and it's got these stylized connecting pieces. They almost look hammered with tiny silver balls. And it has a lobster claw clasp. And then we have this one. I didn't know, I have a couple here. I didn't know what to make of this one. This one seems like it would be very awkward to wear because the pieces keep wanting to turn themselves around and it's very stiff. It doesn't feel like there would be good movement. It's Silvertone bars linked together, and it has an engraved pattern on them, but it's pretty dirty, and I don't think it would feel nice around my neck. But you never know, somebody might like that. And then this chain with this little success medallion, Silvertone. The chain used to be Silvertone. It's lost all of its tone. You can see the copper color underneath. All right. Let's move on to some earrings. And I've separated the earrings out by color or style because I figure I'm going to lot them up that way when I sell them. We've got some Dangles and they're a reddish orange cabochon in the center. Silvertone triangles. And then we have some 80s style hoops. Those are like candy apple red. And some plastic red circle beaded ones. And then these are also plastic. They're made to look like shell. If I can get them in my hand, that would be great. There we go. Oh, I match my nails. And they have little red faceted plastic beads at the top. And then some little ladybugs. I used to like ladybugs when I was little, but then we started getting the Japanese ladybugs come over here, the ones that bite. So now I never know if it's a nice ladybug or if it's a ladybug that's gonna bite me. And some more ladybugs. So somebody that loves ladybugs will like those. Okay, and then I had a couple pair of faux pearls. These are just some faux pearl balls. And you know what? I don't know if them are marked. It kind of looks like they might be. Let me get my my loop. They are marked. They're stamped. Yep. They are stamped 925. Interesting. Okay. So I have to put those in my testing pile. Didn't even see that. And then we've got these little faux pearls. Very dainty and cute. And the little ones here are like a really light gray. I like that. I'd probably wear these. I like the little ones like that. And then we have a beige pair of faux pearl. With brass tone backings. And there's little brass tone dividers. They're pretty. And they have that style, that clamp style. Then we've got these jangly dangly ones. And these have wood beads on them. They're brass tone with blue wood beads and little bells. They're little tiny bells at the bottom. And then we have these. They're like in the shape of leaves. There's a silver tone, a blue tone, and then another silver tone on top with a little blue ball. And I was debating on whether these were stone, but I think those are plastic. And we'll go through my gold tone ones. These are pretty neat. Look at the pattern etched onto those. So it makes them really catch the light. And we've got these. They look like rivets or pyramids, however you hold them. But they're brass toned. And then these swirly ones. And these. These are pretty big. And they've kind of got a swirl at the bottom to give them some dimension. Kind of neat looking. Like the inside of a shell, like when you cut a shell. And not all of my earrings came with backings, so I'm going to have to find some backings for these. And we have these with some yellowish enamel and like a really light beige enamel in the center. And these have like a foil look to them. They're not foil, but they have a foiled look. So I'm wondering if they did that with some sort of acid to create that swirly effect on the metal. And then these are super cute. Look at these bows. Oh my gosh. How cute are those? And normally you see the bows and the bottoms of them stop like right here, but these are super long. They go all the way down. I love these. I wish I could wear them, but I know that my ears would be like, why did you put these in me? Ooh, let's do some fun ones. I had a bunch of Indian style earrings. I had these really cool ones. Gold tone with red and green. I believe that's foil. They're foil backed. Very neat. And look at these. These would grab you some attention. They're plastic garnets with clear rhinestones. Those are really something to behold. They're not marked. And we have these gold tone ones. These are quite heavy, and they have dangle filigree balls on the end and a brass tone. We've got these little brass tone ones. with plastic looking citrine faceted stones, and then little light, very light yellow or orange rhinestones around them. And I believe these are copper, these discs. And then these are very light brass tone dangles. And then some more dangles. Silvertone with black beads and a rhinestone. I can get this guy to come undone here. There. Well, he just does not want to lay flat. Put him down here. And then these are the belly dancer earrings. Look at those. I'm not sure what the proper term for these are, but these are super fancy. And that has a chain that hangs over the back of your ear, and then you have more bling on the back. How awesome are these? Beautiful green color too. And look at these. Brass color, brass tone with rhinestones, faux pearls, plastic green cabochon, and a dangle bead. Those are really pretty. And that's all for my Indian earrings. Then I had some ones that look like crystal. I have these dangle Silvertone and just little plastic crystals on the end. And then once again, these are plastic. And I believe these are actually glass. And then the purple is plastic. I got a pair of Christmas trees. And these are glass dangles. Can't see the color. It's like an amber color and black. And some jangly dangly ones, Silvertone. And these are clip backs, ones. And they have the champagne color plastic stones with really, really light pink plastic beads at the bottom. And these little flowers. And I'm not sure that these were originally hanging from these posts, but we have little maple leaves, and they have the snapback post. And these are damaged, so I'm going to have to put these in a craft lot, but I believe these are glass, gold tone. And you can see, I don't know what happened on that one. It like melted or something. I don't know if it was a defect with the manufacturing, but they're a pretty dark blue color. Beautiful color. And then I have these green ones, these green plastic dangles. And that's not my favorite color green there. That's kind of a dirty brown green. And then I have these that look like they're cloisonne, but they're not. But they have pretty little flowers on them. And they have gold tone backs. I think I missed some necklaces here. I had so much in this bag. Can't remember everything. This is a nice chain. This is a really nice chain. I think I'm going to test it. It's not marked, but I just love, look how it changes pattern. The chain is different. It's really cool. I really like that. Excuse me. And I had this necklace. It's very long, little plastic beads, little bling ball on a Silvertone chain, and it has a lobster claw clasp. It's cute. You could double this one up. It'd be cute. And this one, these I believe are actually glass, these white portions. And then we have the cat's eye beads again, but they're plastic, and then plastic yellow beads. And this has a magnet clasp. So I'm thinking that's probably vintage. But it's pretty. Oh, and here's one. This is a really pretty one. This had no maker's mark, but it's a gold tone chain, and it reminds me of that by Nicole necklace I had in my previous haul with this French looking flower. And this is glass. Look at that. That is so pretty. I love that. It's gorgeous. Oh, and I had this necklace, and I had to find the pendant, and I didn't realize that the pendant went with this necklace until I looked it up. But this is a black beaded necklace with black rhinestones, and it is marked. It is a Leah Sophia, and I looked this up, and that's when I realized, oh, this pendant goes with this chain. And also in the picture, I'm wondering if these are the earrings that go with it, because the picture that I saw of this necklace had earrings that were similar to this with it. Let's see, are there any more necklaces that I forgot about? There could be. There could be. There is so much. Let's do some pendants. I had a lot of really neat pendants, and because the seller packaged everything so nicely, all of these managed to stay intact, which I was ecstatic about. These are glass. That's a glass pendant with a flower in the center. Look how pretty that is. And look at the hoop. I can't believe that didn't break. So the seller did an excellent job with packaging these. All of my glass pendants were intact. And then we had this shell. It's pretty. And this one looks very 80s to me. It's really interesting, though. I love all the bright colors. That's a really cool pendant. And then it looks on the back like there is a signature, but I can't read it. And it appears to be handmade. But whoever made it, I really like it. And I believe this one is vintage. It's plastic. And it has a real flower inside of it. And then this one is glass. And it's in perfect condition. Not a chip anywhere. So pretty. And this one is also glass with a glass flower blown into it. So good job, seller, on packaging these. None of the glass broke. Let's see, what else do I have that's interesting? How about we look at items that I'm going to have to test? These are all items. I looked at them, took a magnet to them. So some of them are marked and some are not. So they're just things, I'm like, I'm just going to test them just to see. I don't think these are. But they're Silvertone with rhinestones, these earrings. And then we have Silvertone leaves. with rhinestones. And these are really neat. These dangles. But look at there's a name for these posts, but I don't recall the name. But these have stone on them. And they're very pretty, seem like they're very well made. And the posts do seem like sterling to me, so I'll be testing those. And I had another pair that's similar, except these have little crystals hanging off the end, and they are crystal. But they're very, very pretty. See if I can get them to hang. I'm almost wondering if they're Swarovski crystals, because they have the rainbow effect when the light hits them. And these hearts, I thought I had another heart. Maybe not. Some of these are singles. I had a lot of single earrings in here. Like this one, this guy, this hammered guy, he's silver. And he's a single earring, but he's marked 925. And there we are. And these, they're almost like a yellow, topaz color. I don't think they are though. I think they're plastic. I had this little teeny tiny baby ring. Well, it looks like a baby ring. I guess somebody with super small fingers could wear it, but I have pretty small fingers and I can't get that on. But it's really cute. I'm gonna test it. It's not marked, but it does look like gold. And the magnet didn't stick to it. And then I had these dangles. Copper, brass, Silvertone, mixed metal. I think it's a really cool looking earring. Now these I looked at closer, and the posts are marked 925. I don't think they're like the most gorgeous looking earring, but somebody might really fall in love with them. I mean, you never know. And they're sterling. And I have these little drops. These are like a super light pink. Very, very light pink. And I believe these are plastic as well. And these are marked, and they're very pretty. And I'm not sure if they're stone or if they're cut glass, but they have a beautiful shimmer to them, and the light catches them super nicely. They're like a orange peachy color on Silvertone, and they have a SL marked on the back of them, right up here. And I don't know what that stands for, but I'm going to be testing those because they look like they're nice quality. I had this little ring, and actually the one that I've been wearing, I got out of this too. But I'm not sure if he's silver plated, because this one I believe was silver plated, but the plating's starting to rub off and it's copper underneath, which, yay, I can wear copper and it doesn't break me out. So I was like, I can wear that. And if that's the case with this one, I'll probably keep it too. But it's got a beautiful crystal, a brown crystal in the center. And then I had these little flowers. And then I had these little Silvertone peace signs. But I'm going to start testing everything because I've read some articles that said even if something is magnetic, it could still be silver, because even in sterling, 7.5% is another metal, and that could be another metal that is magnetic. And this was a single, but it is marked on the back, and I could not read that. It might be MS. And there's something else at the top that I couldn't make out. But there's two different markings on the back of this one. And I'm going to be testing this one because it might be white gold. And then this one is marked. This one is marked on the post 925. So I'll just be keeping all these 925 ones and saving them up. I checked the earring backings as well, because a lot of times those can be missed, and these earring backings are stamped 925. And then I'll be checking this heart as well. It's not marked, but it looks like silver, so I'll just test it and see. I had a whole bunch of other single earrings, like tons. This whole bag is just single earrings. So they will most likely go into a craft lot. There's some really cute ones too. And I had one Monet earring. I was like, oh man. I have these little cheapy rings. That one, plastic rhinestone, Silvertone. This one, I believe, is glass, and then faux pearl. Looks like a flower. This one I thought was cool. It's an adjustable, and I'm thinking it's an older one because look at that style. That looks like an older style adjustable to me. But I love all the color rhinestones in there. It reminds me of peacock colors. It's really cool. Look at that. Unfortunately, I would wear this, but unfortunately I can't wear this because this is one that would definitely break me out. Then we had some strange things. This necklace was just a mess. I mean, I couldn't even figure out top or bottom. I mean, this obviously is the clasp, and it's got a giant lobster claw clasp, so you wouldn't have any problems hooking that. But look at the tangledness of this. I couldn't get it undone. And it has the nicest piece of agate on it. I mean, look how big this piece of agate is. It's really big. And it is beautiful. So I'm thinking I might just snip this and take the agate off of there. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Please comment down below. I have no idea what to do about this piece, but I love this piece of agate. And I had some really super cheapy earrings, and they were all similar style ones, Silvertone. I had a necklace that was missing his cabochon in the middle, or rhinestone, or whatever he had. Oh, that just broke. Awesome. It was a pin. It was a pig pin. A pig pin. Get it? Yep, but he just broke. A stretchy ring that is missing lots of rhinestones. A sweater clip. And I thought about keeping this because I do wear a lot of sweaters, but his rhinestone chain is coming unattached from the clip. So, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with him. A random doodad. Another cheapy Silvertone hoop. A brass cheapy chain with key. I had another key. These cheapy hearts. Yeah, lots of cheapy stuff. I can't remember if I tested him. I'll check. This chain was broken, but it had a hang tag called 90 Park on it. But it's broken in bits. Whatever it was, it cost $12.50. And then I had this. This is so interesting to me. It's somebody's medal, and it's got division, and then it's got rifles with a target. But look on the back, guys. It's got Second Lieutenant Joseph J. Tavern, 1933. I was so sad when I saw this. My grandpa, he was in the military, and it's just sad to me when I see like family heirlooms like this. But I will probably hang on to this just to honor Mr. Joseph J. Tavern, because I feel like somebody should feel that he was special. And lots of other cheap earrings. Junkety junk. Alright, and then we had all these cheapy earrings that I'm not gonna bother taking out of the bag. Those aren't anything special. I had a giant, I don't know what to do with this. I think I've seen these before. It's a giant safety pin, but I think people hang charms off these and wear them like a pin. I think that's what it's for. Let me know. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's way too big for a baby diaper pin. But yeah, let me know what that is, guys. And I had a hairband. And when I put one of these hairbands in, I look like I'm doing a workout from the 80s, because my hair it like balloons up on top. It's really funny looking, guys. And then I had all of this that I'm going to be putting in a child's lot. just little cheapy rhinestone adjustable earring or ring, a little butterfly necklace, a little, looks like a purple strawberry necklace. There's a key necklace, ballerina shoes, ballet shoe necklace, a little palm tree charm. This is cute. My son was like, oh, gummy bears, but they look, it's like a little gummy bear charm bracelet. And SpongeBob cupcake necklace. This is wire wrap necklace with, I don't know what kind of stone that is, but it's rough feeling. Little ladybug ring. And this like little pink flower with rhinestone Silvertone necklace. And then this one's cute. Little pink plastic stones and pink rhinestones. But those are all go in a children's slot. And then finally, I'll just show you the big box of the broken stuff that I used to repair those necklaces. But yeah, giant. This isn't broken, but these balls are just all scratched up. Just lots of broken things. Bracelet missing lots of AB rhinestones. I might keep that for the rhinestones because they are AB, but I don't know. Just junkety junk. And I like this chain, this big rope chain necklace, but all the gold is coming off of it. Yep. And then this was an interesting pin. It's vintage, but the faux pearls are peeling, and it's missing a lot of the light green rhinestones. So I was sad about him. I would have liked to have that pin. And if I had to guesstimate, maybe 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds. So all in all, I mean, I don't think the bag was terrible. There's nothing in it that was spectacular, but there's enough good pieces for me to resell, and I think I'll be able to make a little bit of a profit on it. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you think that I wasted my money? Do you think that there's anything special looking in here? And just give me your opinions on how you like the box. Thanks for watching today. I hope to see you again. My next video, I'm going to be doing a testing video on all of my silver and gold items. I ordered a silver and gold testing kit. I ordered a diamond tester and also a ring sizer. So hopefully that'll all be in by next week, and we'll do a video of me testing out my silver and gold items and items that possibly have diamonds in them. So that'll be exciting. If you'd like to see that video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for the notifications, and it'll alert you whenever I post a new video. Thanks a lot for watching today, guys. I hope you have a great day or night, and I hope to see you again. Bye.